Hi, this is Anna from We Are Open, and I want to run you quickly through our second workshop of the community conversations, the Helping Your Community Mature, the one about community maturity models. So, this is us. We are from We Are Open and Participate, and we've been doing these workshops together. Um, and we started off the workshop by asking the attendees to introduce themselves and telling us something about themselves, their community, and one thing they like most about their community. Then, after that, we introduced the agenda for the day. It was in 1 hour workshop, and we shared the objectives of the workshop. So, what we're going to do and what we want people to learn about. I'm going to skip the next slide. And so we started off with introducing communities of practice. So if you don't know what communities of practice are, it's a community of people that come together that share a particular domain or work in a certain field or area together. And they come together in this community and share, and they learn from each other. They share information, experience. There are people who are completely new to the field, and other members are been there for a long time, and it's a good way to exchange and grow together. And we from We Are Open and Participate together run a community of practice, and you can find it either by badges, going to badges.community, and there you find all the links to all the different parts to the community. And we are running the community on the Participate platform. It's called Open Recognition is for Everybody, where we come together as a community to talk more about open recognition and how we can integrate it more into our systems. Yes, and we've been running this community for almost 2 years now, or I think even 2 years. So we had to examine how mature is our community actually. And so we looked at the community maturity model to help us understand how mature it is and at what phase we're at. So there's this model that we used from Tacit, and you can also have a look. And there's certain yeah, things that you can look at to determine where you are with your community. And we went through this whole list. As you can see, it's very long, and put in things that we already did and things that still are under construction or that we still need to work on to mature the community further. And so this was like a year ago or something. I think we're at a different point now. And yeah, that was the initial start of looking at where we with our community. And then after that, we also looked at the book Get Together, where they define looking at a community's maturity or where a community is at the different stages with the metaphor of flames. So the getting together is sparking flame. There are different things you can do to pinpoint your people, to get people to do something together, and then in the end get them talking, which leads you to the another step that is sticking together or stoking the flame. So how do you get new folks in? How do you define your community's identity? And yeah, who's showing up and who's not, and what does that mean? And then you can grow together, and you're passing the torch to other people. The community gets more autonomous. You have more moderators in there. You celebrate together the milestones and all those things. And so we combined those two because we thought they work very well together, the community maturity model and those metaphors of the flames. We looked at how do we put this together? What are the different phases? What are the stages? And what does it mean for the open recognition is for everybody community? So we went through those stages. We renamed them to our more fitting metaphor, which is ignition, lift off, and orbital flight, where we want to see our community, and put it in this kind of scale. And we're able to see where we're at. And during the workshop, we asked the attendees to also do that and created a little whimsical activity where they could by looking at those points, pinpoint where their community is at. And then we had a little discussion of why they think they are at this point. What does it mean? What do they need to do to go further? And yeah, that was a very interesting insight into other communities. And then after that, we looked at different examples from the Open Recognition is for Everybody community to show what things we did to, yeah, to get there where we are now. So, for example, to those ignition points, we have coming together regularly and using an agreed channel and tools, which are our community calls, also this workshop series that we've been doing, and also we started a working group around creating a open recognition toolkit that has been meeting bi-weekly. And on the other hand, in the more recognition part, we awarded badges for people that started creating value within the community. So we have invitations for people to come there and share what they've been thinking, what they've been doing. And for this, we award a badge, the Value Creator Badge. So for the lift-off activities, we made sure that new members felt welcomed in the community. And we did that by creating a introductions feed where all new people are able to introduce themselves. We also send them a personal message when they arrive at the community to please introduce themselves so that we and all the other people know who is part of the community. And for this, we also award a badge, and it's a nice way to have the first connection with the community. And then for the to show that members are regularly coming to the community and share things, we made sure that we not only have a badge for people that show up once, but also for people who keep repeatedly showing up, because that is also a more specific kind of recognition. It's not just you're here, but you're coming back, and that's also a good way to make sure that members feel welcomed and know that they can show up always. And for the stage of the orbital flight, for example, we made sure that we encourage moderation responsibilities in others that are members and not just the team of the people who started running the community. So everybody can be a moderator. And for that, we have the badges for the Harmony Keeper. Those are people that are there, that look for the tone, that help others, that are, yeah, they just make sure that the harmony within the community is maintained. And on the other hand, my favorite badge, we have the Hofmeister badge. This is a badge for people who come to the rescue of others. So if there's a question, if there's a need or anything, those people are the ones that show up. And then also these open door activities, so that people from outside of the community can come in, are welcome, and maybe also become part of the community as soon as they were there, but also they don't have to. And those are, for example, the workshops that we've been running called the Community Conversations, where people from all over the place that are interested in communities of practice and maturity model or value cycles are welcome. Yes, and for the workshop, we had another activity where we started discussing what we can do to help other people mature their community. And then we all said goodbye, and people were able to earn a badge. So if you want to do that, just click that link over there, and we see you. Okay, thank you. Bye.